Covering Barbaro's monumental victory over the other horses by 6.5 lengths. I just want to let you know that's how far ahead you are from other people in your space, Mike.
There you go.
Oh, wow. Nate, you've been reading my resume, just like Kyle was reading Kim's. Wow, that is unbelievable. Yes. We're going bullet point by bullet point. I appreciate that.
It feels a little like stalking, doesn't it, Will? Just a little bit?
Some people call it respect. Well, Nate is on your Wikipedia, Will, and he's reading all of it. Just wait till we start defacing it and changing it during I got some ideas of some changes I'd like.
Oh, boy.
Here we go.
Take it away. Thank you, one and all. Well, pass rusher Jadeveon Clowney making it known he enjoyed his one season in Seattle, but did he enjoy it enough where reunion is a certainty? Well, that all depends on the money he would be getting from them. Problem is, SNY is reporting the Giants are on Clowney's wish list and have been linked to him for quite some time. However, in this same report, it was pointed out that he would likely be looking at a deal in the range of 22 or 23 mil, which would probably be too much for the G-men. The Colts are also said to be interested in Clowney, as well as, of course, the Seahawks. Well, the Trent Williams off again, on again relationship with the Redskins is off again. NFL Network's Mike Garafolo reporting Washington granted the offensive tackle permission to seek a trade. Williams didn't play in a game last season, returning to the team only to land on injured reserve. Williams believes the team's medical staff misdiagnosed a cancerous tumor on his head. 49ers fall back in front of the show. Kyle Juszczyk is happy where he is, and the team made him happier by exercising the option in his contract. Juszczyk caught 20 passes for 239 yards and 1 touchdown, including a receiving TD in the Super Bowl. He also showed his worth as a tremendous blocker. The Niners also picking up the option on corner K'Wan Williams as well. Running back Jeff Wilson Jr. among 5 Niners tendered exclusive rights free agents. Despite being in a crowded backfield, he still managed to rush for 105 yards on 27 carries with 4 touchdowns, including the game winner against Arizona. Wilson came on the show earlier this week, and voila, look what happened. It was all because of the power of one Kim Jones. We had Mike Adams come on the show and retire. We had Jeff Wilson come on, and he's sticking with the 49ers. Is Mike Vrabel going to tell us that they're going for Brady and he's going to sign with them? I mean, Kim, what are you going to do for us this morning?
Well, that's a lot of pressure. I think Mike Vrabel will lay it all out for us.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Your lips,
He's
God's
going to
ears.
lay it all out. We're going to have all the answers. That's what I think, Will Silva. Thank you so much, Will.
Yep,
Wikipedia absolutely. Will, they call him.
That's right. Absolutely. Well, yesterday on the show, we showed you this ridiculous Dez Bryant workout video flat on his back, making one-handed catches. Think they could use that kind of skill in Dallas? In an interview with Fanatics View, Dez Bryant said, "What I can do right now would be perfect for what they, the Cowboys, have got going on." Guys, should Dallas be interested in Dez for this season?
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
Whether they sign Amari or not, I feel like Dez Bryant needs to sign up for the Dallas Cowboys experience over the next year or so, because they're so close to winning a Super Bowl. And I would love to see a guy who has already went down in the record books as a Cowboy have a chance at winning a Super Bowl. Dez got robbed with the catch or no catch early in his career, and I feel like everything needs to be repaired. That has been changed since then, and I feel like the relationship that Dez has had that has been strained should be changed back to a good, healthy one. You know, there's a few guys that I'm looking forward to coming back from an Achilles. You know, Emmanuel Sanders did it last year. He was fantastic. Kevin Durant is a guy that I'm looking forward to seeing back on the basketball court. Kyle Brandt, he bounced back. And we actually have the footage of him. No, I'm joking.
I'm looking for the footage. We do have footage of me.
We do have footage.
Devastating.
It was devastating. But I haven't seen a lot of guys bounce back from an injury like that. And I'm not over-exaggerating, but I was really surprised when I saw how fast Dez was moving. And I think he's in great shape. His mind is right. And you know what? When the game moves on from you, it humbles you, and it puts you in a different space. So I feel like this Dez Bryant, 2020 Dez Bryant, will be a lot better teammate, a better ambassador, and a better leader for the young wide receivers than the old Dez Bryant.
He was moving fast. He was moving faster than Nate when he broke his arm reaching for a pizza. We have video of that, too. Oh, hold on. Can we roll it? No, we don't. Listen, Nate, you're in your feelings a little bit. You're saying 100%, not 90, not 8. You want it, and I don't blame you.
I'm going hard.
There's this reunion has a very People magazine feel, a very much.
What do you mean?
Everybody in this country loves the celebrities getting back together. Like there's people on the edge of their seat. Will Megan Fox and Brian Austin Green reunite? You know,
Jen and Brad.
Right, Jen and Brad. They're having sleepovers. He's meeting the kids. Like whatever it is, we love that bleep. Okay, we love it. The question is, when they get back together, things done changed a bit, okay? You have to have reevaluate expectations. Like, Dez has been on the shelf for a while. He had the bad injury. He is not Dez Bryant, superstar receiver, and that's fine. I just want to make sure that there's a monetary expectation for Dez, because let's be honest here. If Amari stays, Amari, Gallup, Randall Cobb, who Mike McCarthy has a huge history with.
It's true.
There's not a lot of room at the end. So if Dez Bryant wants to show up and be the 3/4, and on a 3rd and 6, maybe he gets you 8 yards and he makes $1.2 million, fine. Otherwise, there's 31 other teams, guys. I want to see Dez come back too. And it's not the People magazine reuniting, but maybe it's a good future for him. It doesn't have to be Dallas. I hope his heart's not set on it.
That's what I was going to ask, though, about the contract. Like, do you think Dez understands that stuff has all changed?
I would think.
I would think he would understand that. I also think, if not Dallas, where? I mean, I think they know him best, obviously. It seems to me Jerry would have to move this thing along for the reasons that you state. They have some other receivers that they want to draw upon. They also are going to have every chance to get a rookie in this draft. Whose career will completely be ahead of him.
No doubt about it.
So for Dez, I think he's going to have to tug on Jerry's heartstrings.
And on top of that, I feel like, to Kyle's point, the monetary issues, maybe it is a bet on himself year for Dez. He understands, you know what, look, I'm going to make the bet minimum and then try to break the bank later.
Throw up the X, get back with your ex. Drew Brees makes a very bold statement. Look at that. There's a giant Drew Brees face. He's talking about his future, and it's not necessarily what you would think he would say. How about the draft? It's going to Las Vegas, Nevada. Every time I say that, I can't believe it, but it's happening. Is that man going to put on the biggest show in town? What Vegas show would each prospect be? NFL to make a donation and help those in need.
Well said, KB. We are here in New York City now. Let's take it to Culver City, where my guy Will Selva is waiting. Hey, Will, do you remember in that student newscast class where you saw Walter Cronkite read the teleprompter without proofreading any scripts? And that pretty much changed your life. That's how I felt about you when I met you in Culver City. I said, that guy is as good as anybody, and he has just changed my life.
Love it.
Well, I love you, man.
Nate.
Away.
I love you too, my man. Thank you very much for that. That was definitely a career highlight for me, and I think it's only gone down there for me since then. Either way, most of the attention in Dallas is focused on Dak Prescott's lack of a contract, but there's also the issue of wide receiver Amari Cooper and what to do about his contract status. Now, the Cowboys can use the franchise tag and transition tag on both Cooper and Prescott as they work to try and keep both players. As speculation swirls around his future in Big D, Cooper wants to make something very clear to the organization through an interview with 105.3 The Fan.
Listen, I love being a Dallas Cowboy. I love everything about it. I was just thinking about that today. I think about it almost every day, really. You know, just primetime games. Like we play what seems like more night games than anybody, and that always feels good to a football player. You know, everything, the facility, I love it here in Frisco, where I stay at now. Just the aura of being a Dallas Cowboy. I mean, you can't beat it. So I want to be a Dallas Cowboy for life.
Well, left tackle Jason Peters probably thought he would be an Eagle for life, the remainder of his career after 11 seasons in Philly. That's looking highly unlikely. NFL Network's Mike Garafolo reporting the Eagles are letting Peters hit the free agency market. However, according to Mike, the team will remain in contact with Peters throughout the process. Peters is a 9-time Pro Bowler. Now, Peters' Eagles teammate, wide receiver Deshaun Jackson, declared he'll be back stronger than ever from core muscle surgery in November. Jackson went on to tell Bar None Media he feels like he'll be back at 100% and is trying to shatter all the records he hasn't gotten yet. Jackson is currently tied for second all-time with Hall of Famer Randy Moss with 32 career touchdowns of 50 yards or more. Hall of Famer Jerry Rice, of course, tops them both with 36. So, Nate, as a former wide receiver, you see, even at 33, D-Jax feels like there's a lot of unfinished business for him.
Yeah, at 33, I was falling apart. At 33, he's getting faster. That first game this past season.
Ridiculous.
2 touchdowns, 2
Yeah,
bombs.
absolutely.